Greeting interwebs, it is Jackie K. Well, this is a little delayed time to actually look into this. Welcome to Let's Go Eevee. Last time in our adventures, we became the Pokemon League champion. And now that we've done that, it's time to see what else our adventure has in store. Anybody home? Sure you will, sure you will. Rumors of some crazy strong Pokemon being spotted. I want to catch it, I don't even care what it is. Pokemon seen near Cerulean City. Apparently ran away into a cave somewhere there. That's all I know. So I say we both go catch Pokemon. Whoever gets it first is the winner. So I'm kind of like blinking out what to talk about because I know the things we're going to do, and the thing that procrastinating point out is one of them. Hold on a sec. This is pretty good. Your world has expanded after becoming champion. You can now fly up in the sky with Charizard, Aerodactyl, Dragonite, anywhere you want. Sorry to bug you while your world's expanding. I saw this on an out of context tweet, and it is perfectly in place. No, I don't remember you at all, Ronnie. Sorry. So, Master Trainer, it's a fun post-game thing we're not going to be covering yet. Head to Pokemon World if you want to face her. Maybe we'll do one Master thing if like I get everything else done in the process. But there's a Master Trainer for every single Pokemon in this game. All 150, maybe even 151. Did I ever even talk to you? Of course I got the potion from the potion guy. But I guess I wasn't sure if I was mixing it up with another playthrough. Probably, because on my main file I have an Aerodactyl. That's probably what I'm thinking of. I don't think we have any of the Pokemon that can fly up real high. Well, we have an Aerodactyl, it's just not a party member Aerodactyl. Well, considering you don't have a Charizard, and I don't remember what the last Pokemon is, I guess that's worth... it's at least worth showcasing. None for Diddle, Mew, Meltan, and Melmetal. Oh, they spiffly left out... left out Diddle. I had the feeling that they left out Mew, and I knew they weren't counting Meltan or Melmetal, because those technically aren't Kanto Pokemon. But it is good clarification law about that. Because I would have assumed that Diddle was one of them. But I guess like it makes sense. You can't have a Diddle versus Diddle match because they both can only transform, and then where does it go from there? Anyways. Time to showcase this off proper. Alright. So you just gotta take you out of the Pokeball. Ooh! Oh yeah. I forgot, it's just man, you just fly up in the sky and... It's kind of weird that we find the Pidgey in the sky and then it just... plops down on the ground. I guess that's convenient for the animation budget. I think it's my first time actually playing around with the feature, which is weird because I'm pretty sure I have a Charizard on the main file, but I'm still pretty confident this is the only time I've really played around with this feature. I believe it's a good way to get certain rare Pokemon in the process. Now I'm having fun with this. Why not just keep going? Well, I guess that would be why. Well, it was fun for all 2 seconds at last. There we go. Now, before we go investigate what the heck is up with that mysteriously strong Pokemon hanging out at Cerulean, I think I know where to get some particular items that we missed. This should open up now that we've become the champion. I really hope so, because it's already criminal that we've gone this long without it. When they freaking give the starter equivalent to us before the post game even begins. Now, if I recall correctly, I had to look this up to be sure. Somewhere around here, there's yes, you, Mr. Diddleman. Ah, you're the champion? I'm so thrilled that you talked to me. I sell rare stones. I sell mega awesome stones I bought overseas, and I'll sell them to you at the lowest price possible. Champion. Gyarados. I forgot that was that bad. I mean, they share an obvious pattern if you're not already familiar. But that still seems pretty... Gyarados. Definitely a little iffy on that. Yeah, okay, that's right, we don't have to equip it or anything. All we should really need to do is take Hoopla, put her out in the front, and we're gonna give it a test. The man looks very Diddle-esque. I guess I see how it's Diddle-ish from this angle. But if you look at it from behind, it's definitely a Slowpoke. Which is a little weird, because the walkthrough that I looked up called him the Slowbro Man. But he's very clearly the Slowpoke Man. Kind of interesting, works out that way. I don't know why I'm talking to you again. You look new for some reason, but I guess I just don't see that Ace Trainer design often enough. Alright. We're really already jumping to this point. It feels like we're jumping the gun, but I can't think of what much else to do besides investigate that. So I'll meet you over at Cerulean. Yeah. I don't know why I got the mental roadblock in my head. I should probably fix that before I actually properly go back into commentary mode for the YouTube scene. I'm gonna mute the mic again just while I get a little more water. If I do everything I want for the post-game lava after Mewtwo, and there's still time left in the stream, we can showcase how to shiny hunt. I'm not gonna promise a shiny hunt on stream today though. And again, there's other Pokemon games I want to do beyond Let's Go Eevee. And honestly, if I'm getting a shiny hunt, I'd rather do it in Sword or Shield, either through Dynamax Adventure, or even just in that some other way in Sword and Shield. All stuff we can worry about after taking care of the other parts of the post game, though. But yeah, like if we clear all this stuff in an hour, and I still want to go another hour, sure. We'll at least showcase how chaining works in this game. Anyways, just quick jump into Poké Center and back just to assure that we're going. Easy way for me to cut it. And we're here. As you may see on screen, you can kind of like already tell where all the Pokemon Masters are, because they have little icons above their head of the Pokemon. Wait, really? Did I never get this item this entire time? Let's alleviate that. Could've sworn I like checked out town when we were here the first time. But apparently not. Well, there's that rare candy. I don't think I've ever used any rare candies throughout this whole thing. Then again, I've been pretty stingy with the candies in general. Also, I should probably properly prepare my party for the challenge that we have coming up ahead. Pokemon box. Well, first of all, Glitz has kind of hogged all the glory, taking count on the Pokemon League and all that. So you come back in here, and order, you're not part poison. So you definitely should get a slot on the team. Alright. Onwards to adventure proper. So there's not too much going on with me. So, you know, I might as well throw it out here, since there's apparently not too much else on my mind. I have an idea of, like, going forward with Let's Plays, and even maybe some games on my own time. I do a whole podcast thing with Pokemon Fireside Chat. It's in the middle of transitioning between people, or transitioning between servers. So I'll talk more about where to find it later, like in a couple weeks. But I think I'm like doing since I've been trying to like find ways to do editorials for podcasts. I've been trying to find a way to do editorials for podcasts. I was thinking about doing reviews and all that in the process. And sorry about your knee there, Lava. Hopefully at least skin heals over time, if it's as big as... Hoping for the best for you there. You're allowed to enter this cave. From now on, I'll face you as a coach trainer. Oh, I forgot if we tried to go here earlier, this guy's blocking the entrance. But I mean, why not? Can't find something else to test our nice shiny new Gyarados out on. Hopefully he doesn't have, like, everything... Ooh! A ground rock type. This is perfect. I can actually showcase how Mega Evolves left. It's all good, Lava. It's only... To be fair, I haven't been streaming frequently or often. So I don't blame the fact that it's been a little bit more of a quiet show lately. Hopefully, in a few weeks, I can get back to streaming more consistently. And I think I got a really fun idea that people will really like to see too. Again, that's what I really want to get for the post game today, because I'm really looking forward to seeing it. But yeah, we used a Mega Evolution here and Hoopla here because a beautiful water dark type. Couldn't come at a more convenient time too. Hint hint, wink wink for like the 5 people who have not played a Kanto game before. But yeah, I'm not too worried about the viewer count. And you really can't get caught up on that because it's a frequent... It'd be way too easy to get discouraged if it's the thing that you worry about. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And what else? Like, and I don't want to get like into like the streaming shenanigans on a video, on something that's going up to YouTube, because that feels like it just isolates things even more. Fun! I forgot. Now that I'm part dark, that can happen. My favorite type in Kanto is the dark type. Exactly! You're exactly on the nose, Lava. It's the perfect type for Kanto. It's like it never left though. But yeah, like this really gives us diversity on our team that would normally be impossible to have. It's honestly like a problem that even Fire Red and Leaf Green ran into. So I feel like it wasn't for the fact that the Dark and Steel type were already in Gen 2. I feel like it's something that would be alleviated in Heart Gold Soul Silver, the factor that you can like have evolved Pokemon into the mix. I guess it still would like leave the issue of part dark type. And honestly, like, that's not completely untrue. There is a way to have a dark type in the Let's Go games without resorting to a Mega. Because on top of Megas, the low end forms of Pokemon are also in this game, as I showcased earlier. So, like, if you traded a Rattata or a Meowth with someone that had in there, quote, And I sprinkle a little fairy Pokemon, of course Steel type. Dang, do I love Kanto. Well, this is the type of night we're having here. Man, like freaking fairy type just... Fairy type freaking busting all the older games that are built around like the dragon types being so challenging because they're lack of diversity or lack of weaknesses and all that. I'm kind of like curious to find out of just how, you know, like give me a sec to go back and heal. But I'm really curious to see how the Diamond and Pearl remakes are gonna work out, because as much as they revert to the classics in a lot of way, I'm pretty sure that Pokemon like Gardevoir, I'm pretty sure there's still gonna be some fairy types. And honestly, like the champion in that game, it's kind of infamous for like how powerful their Pokemon are, but a lot of the power of the Pokemon they have relies on the factor that like it goes on the whole. It relies a lot on the factor of the fairy type not existing. And we have had a few generations since the fairy type started existing. If you play those games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm a little hesitant to spoil it if you haven't. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that fight works with a fairy type. Yeah, oh yeah, there's Clefable in Diamond and Pearl. That alone is like a super obvious fairy type that you could have on your team. I mean, I'm assuming you're asking why is your Eevee named Jenna? Let's call Jenna girl. There's a bit of a story to that. I kind of explained in part 1, but that was before it was a stream series, so I guess we're going over again. Before I ended up playing Let's Go Eevee, the previous attempt I had with trying to do a playthrough of the Kanto game was a little project I called Yellow vs. Leaf Green, which was two simultaneous playthroughs at the same time of Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Leaf Green. And the whole point of the series would be to compare and contrast the two together. In there, I was planning on using a Flareon that I was going to nickname Jenna, because before that, I was going to do a playthrough of just Pokemon Yellow, and like, it was back in the time that I tried to add lore to my Let's Plays, like serious lore, and not just like running gags and that. And in that Yellow playthrough, I was planning on using a Eevee called Jenna, and there'd be a whole character arc with her on that. As for why the Flareon would be called Jenna, it is named after probably one of my favorite fire users in video game history. In an RPG called Golden Sun, more prominently in the sequel, there's a character called Jenna. And, well, she uses fire. Flareon's a fire type. It worked out that way. I can't really think of any other details that are worthwhile doing that. It doesn't help that, like, I've kind of gotten in the habit of, like, even naming all my female Flareons and Go Jenna as well. Or at least trying to name the strongest one Jenna. It's a running thing. Now, I could have sworn I saw something sparkly. I don't think it was that. But, you know what? Why not? I think this is the first time we're really coming across Lickitung, so why not catch one for the heck of it? Actually, I'm wondering if I'm gonna have enough Pokeballs for that. I mean, this is enough of... I had less Pokeballs for Moltres, and it was just fine. Hopefully it didn't sound too bad without the pop filter. With that whole story out of the way, I kind of realized we never really talked about Brilliant Cave. Yesterday you did a snap research and go and got nice. Man, I'm still trying to get... Well, stats are bad. I guess that's a shiny's a shiny. And like if you really want to use it, IVs don't matter that much. I tend to get fixated on IVs only because like they are, it's more obvious in PvP than raids, but it is a little bit better, usually not noticeably better. And I'm just find myself in a situation where if I don't like to power up a bad IV Pokemon, only on the off chance I get a better one later on. But in practice, they're probably similar enough that you could use it to flex if you really wanted to. I mean, not that like there's really too much else you're gonna do with a Bumblebee besides PvP. And even then, like, it's one of those Pokemon that are most useful in the post-40 scenario. Like, you gotta hit level 40 and unlock the ability to get Candy XL, and apparently, once you do that, to get it up to 1500, is apparently a really good Great League Pokemon. I haven't had a chance to use it myself for the obvious fact that it actually... Beyond the factor that it takes freaking forever to get enough Candy XL. Unless you got an event that, like a community day, that really makes it prominent. Really weird after the bunny checks they didn't get it though. The non-boosted research tax gives me it. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but that's the way luck works sometimes. It's a good old ironic luck. Always happening in the most humorous situations. Not exactly good, not exactly bad. Just in the dumbest scenarios, you happen to get lucky. Now, it's kind of hard to tell if it's a particle spec or something there. I keep getting a feeling that there's an item, and when it actually worked for the Ultra Ball, kind of had a feeling it'll just stay that way forevermore. Now, I did not look up anything on this in advance, and I have not even done this on the main playthrough. I have gone and fought Mewtwo before, just not in Let's Go Eevee. So what I'm trying to say is, we may be here for a while. And there's Onix and Skarmory that has a higher chance of shiny you didn't get. Funny you mentioned that, like, I'm in a similar boat. Like, I got a freaking shiny Apom, which might be event foods because it's part of the event. I don't think it is though. And then, but I was finding a good handful of Skarmories, and it's like a Christmas. It's like a ironic miracle that I was able to get another Apom, but not like my 20 billionth shiny Skarmory. I feel like if I was going to get duplicate shinies of anything, it'd be Skarmory. But I managed to glaze. I don't even know the word I'm looking for. But somehow I managed to not get a shiny Skarmory yet. Knock on wood. I might jinx myself tomorrow if I get out to walk. But I walked today, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be the most time I'm out. So yeah. Well, this is a new item, so I'm pretty sure I didn't go around in a circle. Yeah, Skarmory is pretty good for Great League, so it is good to have one. The only reason I say like that is because, like, I have so many Skarmories already. Like, it basically worked out, like, because I have the better shiny odds, every time I go to a park and they end up nesting, there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna walk away from that nest with at least one shiny. Like, maybe not in the same day, but before the nest rotates to a different Pokemon. Or the park spawns rotate a different Pokemon. There's a good chance I get at least shiny from it. There's been times that I've gotten like 3 shiny Skarmories from a park in a single day. So yeah, I'm good for Skarmories. Like, the only reason I haven't transferred them is like, I just find it humorous that it went like, ooh, Skarmory, to like, ugh, Skarmory, to like, now it's just at a point where it's just, I just hold on to all my Skarmories for the lows. Just holding them for, just to see just how many I end up getting. Because it's just like, it's almost like my life's a sitcom with them at this point. Yeah. Like, if we did Lucky Trade, I wouldn't mind just handing one over. I don't know if it's a good time to bring it up or not. I'm kind of feeling kind of weird as people talk more and more about we got to do remote trading for lucky trades. Oh, how convenient! We're at the thing we're after. I can put off that topic for a little bit. So this is the super strong Pokemon that we came in here for. And now that it's a Let's Go game where we have to beat it down, and we don't have to like get it down to low HP. We beat it down and then throw Pokeballs, and don't have to throw Pokeballs with it at low HP. This is gonna be significantly easier. I am so excited for this. It's two and two is clicking in my head. Hoopla, I know you can do it. The understatement of the year. Come on, Hoopla. It is time to obliterate the world's strongest Pokemon. You are the true beasts of the Pokemon universe now. Oh, it's level 70. Well, I mean, this is good. Being level 70 is not going to stop you from... Not going to change the fact that I'm immune to you. So, like, 3 crunches and we're good. Heal spam all you want, good sir. I am not afraid of no Mewtwo. And I didn't realize just how much this is going to be the Hoopla show. But here we are. I think this might turn into a war of nutrition. I also just realized we have a timer, so maybe this will be a little bit harder than I thought. I'll stick around here all day. You know what? Why don't I play this a little smart? Do I have any X items? I do. You know what? What the heck else am I going to use them? May I have Thunderbolt? Oh, it may have Thunderbolt. You're right about the fact that I can learn Thunderbolt, but I've fought enough Mewtwo's in my lifetime to feel pretty confident on what the move pool for Mewtwo is, and it's Swift, usually a Reflect or Light Screen, forget which one. A Psychic move, Recover, Swift. I'm pretty sure I said Swift twice, because I know it doesn't have 5 frickin' moves. It may be a new OP Legendary, but I don't think it's that bad. I am kind of pushing my luck with how much that frickin' Swift did, I'll admit. But I'm actually kind of, yeah, it's kind of banking on exactly that. Well, if it crits me, Swift might take me out even at full health, so let's just go for this now. Perfect. Let's see if this makes a difference. Cheat a little, maybe. But it's not cheating if it's in the game. Alright. On to the real hard part. Let's see, I have 5 golden raspberries, 60 Ultra Balls. I mean, we technically do have to Master Ball. And I should showcase the Master Ball at least once. But also, we probably gotta try. We gotta try to catch this thing at least. Also, if it does run for whatever dumb reason, it's not gonna be that terrible, because I can just reset the game. Use 2 X attacks. Excuse me. Use 2 X attacks again. And do that again. And yes, I may be throwing Premier Balls at it. Yes, I know that's not the smart thing to do. But we're gonna slowly work our way up. Do the fun Pokeball. Do the optimal Pokeball that's not completely OP. No. And if I could just remember how to curve ball to the right. Or I could just go back in the center again. That works for me too. Throw some golden raspberries in the mix over here. You don't think you can run. Well, if it works like the... Oh! I guess it doesn't matter. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And we didn't do the... we didn't do the call decks. I've been doing this dumb gag this entire playthrough, and I didn't do it with the strongest Pokemon. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew, however its size and potion are vastly different. Like I was gonna say, Lava, I recall, like, Snorlax ran. That was the thing that happened. And I guess that's what really got in my mind, that other legendary Pokemon can run. I'm not positive. I think I've seen like seen legendary Pokemon run before. Maybe I'm thinking of Pal Park, because they can definitely run from the Gold Park. Hey! Well, oh, don't tell me. You already caught a super strong Pokemon, didn't you? Sure did. So let's go Mewtwo, huh? And you got Mewtwo to meet, or that girl. The girl. Oh, I ran into this gussy girl who said she was looking for a powerful Pokemon. I think she meant Mewtwo. Well, that's that. Here, take these. I won't need them now. I saw that girl come in here too. She must still be looking for Mewtwo. You should go show it to her. So guess what all? We gotta go back in there again. But, do I want to do it all one episode? When, like, I wasn't even paying attention to the time. Well, to be on the safe side, I'll end the episode off here. Keep the stream going. And worst case scenario, if like one part's too short, I can like play around with the footage on my own time and clip them together in a full-heartedly good manner.